We get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. We celebrate Jackie Robinson Day with a great matchup between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Minnesota Twins. It's going to be fun marveling at two of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. Brad Keller gets the call for Game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Yeah, Matt, his last start wasn't a particularly good one. Lasted 5 innings and ended up taking the loss. He's a much better pitcher than that, and I think he's looking to at least, hopefully, pitch into the 6th or 7th inning in this one.
Striding in, Rod Carew. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Tonight for Toronto, the second baseman, Rod Carew.
First pitch on its way. This is line to left. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. The throw into second.
If that's any indication, I think we're going to see some aggressive at-bats in this one. Take the first pitch of the game? No way. He squared it up and winds up on second base after a nice line drive. Great opportunity to get on the board right out of the blocks.
Stepping in now, Joe Torre, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summersgill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Row. The more I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner, give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
And, might have thought it was high, but it's a strike. 3-2 now. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Next to bat for Toronto, Ken Griffey Jr. And he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate. Has a look, now the pitch. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Yanked on the ground down the line. Oh, what a play. There's one. He beat it out.
The first baseman, Fred.
And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Fred McGriff. And their runners at the corners now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. McGriff is a guy that thrives in these opposite-handed matchups. He's often considered one of the absolute best hitters in the game against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, because he's thinking big part of the field. He's not a dead pull guy. This is a guy that likes to use gap to gap. And when that's happening, you stay on anything fading away from you.
Ready with the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Fastball too high. Ball 4.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Bases are loaded here with 1 away. And here's the switch hitting catcher Jorge Posada. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a ball, 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Now the 2-0. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
Full count now, 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. Another one sent foul. Carew at third, Griffey at second, McGriff at first, 1 gone. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. He'll try it again, 3-2. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Man, it's been an absolute nightmare start to the game, and the nightmare continues as he walks in a run here in the first. The wheels are not completely off the bus, but they're definitely wobbling. We'll see if he can limit the damage going forward.
Digging in now, Eddie Rosario. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground towards second. The second for 1 to Thomas. They get them both, and the side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Hyunjin Ryu will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, listen, when you can go 7 full innings like he did, I know he got a no decision in his last start, but it was a real solid performance. If he continues to pitch like that, the wins are going to start coming.
Digging in, Ichiro Suzuki. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Twins, the right fielder, Ichiro Suzuki.
Ryu looks in. First pitch on the way. And too high with the cut fastball. It's 1-0 now. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is the perfect guy to have on the mound. A veteran, not going to let the moment get too big for him. completely understands what's being asked of him. They've been losing lately. That can't be denied. But this is the perfect guy, right spot.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Harper has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Hero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. Foul. Bases are empty. One man out. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Here comes Ryu, 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last two were fastballs trying to get it right by him.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Standing in now, Frank Thomas.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. A 2-ball, 1-strike count to the Twins' first baseman. 2 out, nobody on. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Into the box now, Mitch Garver. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. Thomas, the runner at first with 2 gone. High in the air out towards shallow right. Harper coasts under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Twins wind up stranding 1. It remains 1-0. Stepping in for the Jays, Bryce Harper. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Harper.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Second inning begins with a slider that misses here. It's 1-0. The 1-0 home. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire.
Hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
Good swing there, but this is foul off to the right side. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fastball well outside. Waiting next is Andrelton Simmons. Payoff pitch one more time. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Another full count pitch on its way. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Okay, here's how the Twins are lining up defensively. And diving into the numbers on this team, the one thing that jumps off the page is the fact that these guys can flat play D. The highest fielding percentage in the league. Something to focus on today when you're watching this one.
So one away here with the bases empty. And standing in, one of the best 2-strike hitters in baseball, Andrelton Simmons. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. And this is a fastball that's right on the black but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Three and 0 now. Waiting his turn on deck next is Jason Kipnis. One out, nobody on. 3-1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
The 3-1 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now.
Batting ninth, the designated hitter, Jason Kipnis.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Jason Kipnis. And check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now. Here it comes. Right there for strike one. One ball and one strike to their DH here tonight.
He obviously wanted that call on the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Those were two great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Two and two. Bases are empty here with two men out. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this will be foul. Another try at 2-2. And it's fouled away.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Now another 2-2. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The 2-2 one more time. Is looked at for ball three.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with two outs and nobody on.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Two out, nobody on. That's lifted the other way out to left. Moving under it, Anderson, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Into the box, George Brett. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
The third baseman, Joe.
Ryu gets the sign. First pitch on its way. And a curveball in for a strike.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to second. Carew is there. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And let's take a look at Andrelton Simmons. You can argue this is the best defender in all the sport. Range, first step, quickness, whatever you want to throw out there, this is one of the best in the game.
Striding forward now is the DH, J.D. Davis, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit the other way out toward right field. Harper has a read on it. He's got it, and there are two down now.
Batting seventh, no left fielder, number 42.
Coming to the plate now, Garrett Anderson will try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. Anderson, 30 years of age. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
2 balls and a strike now. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
Well, you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot as he's fallen behind in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike.
Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the 3rd out. Weird way to end the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the 3rd. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Thank you, Heidi. Digging in for his second at-bat, Rod Carew. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And that's been their only hit so far in this one. They've been dealing with some really great pitching in this game.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. This is pulled into right. Suzuki is there to put it away for out number 1. And with that, we give you a look here at the standings entering play in the AL Central. Digging in to try it again, Joe Torre. He drew a walk his first time up. First offering on its way. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. Two balls, 2 strikes to Joe Torre. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Into the box now, Ken Griffey Jr. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled off. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he misses with it. 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Torre, base runner at first with 1 out. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. The 1-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. And Anderson will put this one away. That's out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, Fred McGriff.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Fred McGriff. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman. The 2-1 home will not catch the zone. Ball 3. The 3-1. Well struck but foul over by the coaching box.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
The 3-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Hard hit at third. Taken in by Brett. Throw onto the big target of Frank Thomas will take care of him, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Toronto, but they're on top 1-0. Settling in now, Ian Kinsler, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year.
Ian Kinsler.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Fastball called for strike 2.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's your first out of the inning. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East.
Kiermaier.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Kevin Kiermaier. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Man, I know exactly what this guy's feeling at the plate. Here we go again. Every time you're struggling, you look up, and it says 0-2.
Here comes Ryu, 0-2. Fouled away. Here comes another 0-2. Cue shot here out towards short. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the right fielder, Ichiro Suzuki.
Standing in, Ichiro Suzuki. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1.
Nope.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And he'll beat the throw as he's got himself a bunt single.
Now batting, shortstop, Hanley Ramirez.
Ready for another chance? Hanley Ramirez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this age.
Step off and fire to the bag. A dive, but he's back. And another snap throw to the bag. And the runner back. And again he'll snap one over to first. And the fans don't like this at all. First delivery to him on the way. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Suzuki leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he'll get back in standing. 2 out with the man at first. And there he goes towards second. Pitch is high. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag. So they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Out of the stretch, the 3-1 home. Hit in the air out to center field. Griffey waits on it, and that's the 3rd out. 1 left for Minnesota. They still trail 1-0. Stepping into the box, Jorge Posada. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Posada.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Posada Digs in at 6'2" and swings the bat from both sides of the batter's box. He's a 17-year big league vet, so I think you could say he's just about seen it all.
Yeah, he has seen it all. I don't know if he's old school, new school, middle school, whatever the case may be. He's seen an influx of all different types of players, all different mindsets, how to hit, how to pitch. This guy has officially seen it all.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Posada is retired, and there's one away. And with one away, today, of course, Jackie Robinson Day around Major League Baseball. We had a nice ceremony before the game in honor of number 42 as his legacy lives on to this day. Digging in, Eddie Rosario. Here comes the first pitch. Lays off 1-0.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
2-0 to the Jays left fielder.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Drilled to the right side. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
Harper.
Here for strike 1, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And that's going to wipe away the possibility of a double play as the runner moves into second.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with. But there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Two pitch is fouled away. Ready with another 2-2. Slider laid off for a ball. Andrelton Simmons is on deck. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Now at the plate, Andrelton Simmons. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's set, and the pitch. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. While the throw pulls him off the bag. And he's safe.
Usually these guys turn the 6-4-3 double play in their sleep, but it looks like he rushed the feed there, and it sailed over the second baseman's head.
In now, Jason Kipnis as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Kipnis, or Kip for short. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Two balls and 2 strikes now. And it's a full count, 3-2 to the Blue Jays DH.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he fouls this one off. Once again, a 3-2. Count still full, 3-2. Here's a pop-up now. Ramirez is there, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, second baseman, Rod Carew.
Here's the Minnesota skipper making his way out to the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So as he departs, not exactly sure why he's getting the hook, as he's given up just 1 run, but nevertheless he's on his way to an early shower. Bryant Washington answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Rod Carew will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Rosario on third, Harper on second, Simmons on at first with 2 down. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. So they load the bases on just 1 hit, but 3 men are left stranded. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Twins nothing. Striding into the box, Frank Thomas. He drew a base on balls his first time up.
The first baseman, Frank Thomas.
Here's the pitch. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. Ryu steps into his windup, coming at him with the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside. Hit hard to the right, but foul. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Up with it, Posada. And he makes the throw to first. Thomas is retired, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, Mitch Garver.
Up next for Minnesota, Mitch Garver. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Nope. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. No runs, just 1 hit, and 1 error make up the totals for the Twins to this point. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Liner toward right center, and that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
Into the box now, George Brett. Swing and a liner. Foul. 1 out and a runner on second base. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Throw goes to third, and he nails him at third. Great throw. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Protecting with 2 strikes. Went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
High in the air out to center field. Griffey waits on it. And the inning is over. Twins retired in short order. They trail this one 1-0. Ready now, Joe Torre. He singled his last time up.
The third baseman, Joe Torre.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit the other way out toward right field. Suzuki has it in his tracks, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
So the base is empty here with one away, and here comes Junior. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And it's a ball and a strike to Ken Griffey Jr. The 1-1. Misses, ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit to first. Backhanded. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, the first baseman, Fred McGriff.
Stepping up to the plate, Fred McGriff. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch on its way. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Pitch popped up. Brett in foul ground, but this will land untouched.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
This is pulled into right, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the
So
Twins,
digging in now, J.D. Davis. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Davis.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Hit high in the air down the right field line, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Now batting, number 42.
Now in the box, Garrett Anderson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
First delivery to him on the way. Curveball inside corner, drops in for a strike.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
Ryu comes set, ready with the 1-1 pitch. Line drive to left. In there, a base hit.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Ian Kinsler.
Into the box, Ian Kinsler. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
Davis over at second. Anderson on at first with nobody out. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Looking up is Rosario. And this one is gone. A home run.
Talk about how an inning can get away from you, right? 3-run homer already in this inning. They've yet to give up an out, and this could turn out to be one of those really ugly innings.
Now batting.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier.
Kevin Kiermaier.
As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Now the 2-0 home. 2-1 now.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Soft liner toward first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting. The right fielder, Ichiro Suzuki.
The next twin up, Ichiro Suzuki. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch.
That's a
ball and no strikes. 3 runs already home here. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And oh, not so fast, partner. A called strike on the inside part of the plate. 3-1 now. The 3-1. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Torrey scoops it up, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, shortstop, Hanley Ramirez.
So stepping in, Hanley Ramirez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. On its way is pitch number 75. On the ground to third. Torrey is up with it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But the Twins do strike for 3, all coming on this 3-run home run. We're through 5 innings here tonight. Minnesota's out in front 3-1. Now to the plate, Jorge Posada, 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
In there, strike 1.
Hey, this offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and get this team to start thinking past the baton mentality. They cannot continue to go up there and look like they have no game plan.
This one is launched. Look at this. Gone to lead off the inning. Jorge Posada with the solo shot. 4th home run here in the early going, and the Blue Jays have cut that lead to 3-2 now.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Stepping in now, Eddie Rosario. Line towards center field. Kiermaier patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented a tying run.
Here's Bryce Harper now, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. It was a walk in his last trip. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. And it's 1-2. And 2-2.
I really like watching righties throw that cutter in on lefties' hands like that. This one was down 2, and if he hits it, there's a pretty good chance he's going to pound it into the ground. Maybe even give himself a shin burger.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Popped him up. Thomas waits on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
At the plate, Andrelton Simmons. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance. First offering on its way. Hit out towards second. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dero, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Standing in now, Jason Kipnis, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. No hits to this point. Here comes the 0-1. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, I know how frustrated he is right now. They say the pitcher gets a strike, the hitter gets a strike, and the umpire gets a strike. That's exactly what's happening right now. He's got to regroup. He's got one more.
And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Jays answer right back with this solo home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's the Twins 3, the Blue Jays 2. Coming to the plate now, Frank Thomas. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
And Matty, it was a pretty nasty breaking ball that buckled this guy. That has to be in the back of his mind as he walks to the plate right here. Has to protect against looking foolish again on the off speed.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Called strike 2 as he locks him up there. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Now the payoff pitch home. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 3-2 one more time. Takes this the other way to right. Now a dive in right, but he can't haul it in, and now this is going to be big trouble out there. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Well, you can't fault the fielder for being aggressive. He sold out to try to catch this thing, but he comes up empty, and the ball just squirts by him. High risk, high reward move that just didn't pay off.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound, and that will be the last we see in this one of Hyun-Jin Ryu. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Nick Pivetta takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 42, Nick Pivetta.
In now, Mitch Garver, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. A swinging bunt up the third baseline. And there's one down now.
Now batting, the third baseman, George Brett.
Stepping into the box, George Brett. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. From the stretch. A bouncer up the middle. Simmons is there, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The batter, the designated hitter, J.D. Davis.
J.D. Davis, the next at bat. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. The set and the 1-1. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Twins wind up stranding one, but they still lead it 3-2. Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. Twins on top in this one as we take a look now at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Chris Davinsky is on the pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
For the Twins, number 42, Chris Davinsky.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Rod Carew. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
1-0 the count. Ready with the 1-0. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. The 1-1. Now a ball lined towards center field, and that's going to be a base hit. So the possible tying run is aboard here to start the 7th.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Stepping in, Joe Torre. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the belt, the pitch. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. Quick check on that tying run at first, and he'll dive back in safely. And another throw over, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. To third. Brett has it. 1 there. Back to first, and a costly at-bat there as the possible tying run is erased on the double play.
Well, they got the tying run on base, but 1 ground ball later, and it's gone. He's going to be frustrated with himself after that.
Into the box now, Ken Griffey Jr. skied into straightaway right. Suzuki is under it, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. They trail 3-2.
7th-inning stretch.
Hitting in once again, Garrett Anderson. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring.
Number 42.
First pitch of the at-bat. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Swing and a line drive. And there's a base hit. So a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the seventh.
Boy, that's something you see often in batting practice. Guys using the whole field there, D-Row. I like to see that. A lefty that's just not always pull happy.
100%, Dan. The pitchers have gotten so much nastier in today's game that if you're not willing to play with the entire field, you're going to struggle.
Ian Kinsler will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on one swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. First pitch on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on swivel.
Anderson aboard here at first with nobody out. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Into the box, Kevin Kiermaier. And he takes ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. One and 0 pitch on the way. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball. 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. The 2-1 home. High in the air out to center field. And Junior's there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting, the right fielder, Ichiro Suzuki.
Standing in, Ichiro Suzuki. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And he lays off there. 1-0. The 1-0. Out, here's the 2-0 pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Two-1. Here it is. Line towards center field. Griffey Jr. is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1 left for Minnesota. They're up 3-2.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher to tell you about here, as it's the longtime closer Troy Percival that gets the call here.
Percival.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Fred McGriff. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
McGriff.
Here's the first pitch to him. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Changeup laid off down around the shins. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. There's a look at our line score showing the homestanding Twins on top here in Minneapolis as they look to close this one out. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Jorge Posada, he's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. He's set. Here it comes. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
The 0-1 pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
So striding in, Eddie Rosario. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses, ball 1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-2 now as this catches the outer half.
1 pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. Still a 3-2 ball game. At the plate, Hanley Ramirez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Hanley Ramirez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hops this one up. Simmons into shallow center. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Digging in, Frank Thomas. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off here, but it's a called strike one. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command. 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. Here's another 1-2. Swing and a liner. And a reach, but he can't get there as it falls.
Now batting, catcher, Mitch Garver.
Ready for another shot now. Mitch Garver. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Thomas leads off first with 1 away. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
Here's another 0-2. Well, too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Two ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
So striding forward now, George Brett. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Runners are at first and second with one away. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
Line to the right side. But a foul ball. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
The 3-1 hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Standing in now, J.D. Davis, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. 2 down, runners at first and second. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
From the stretch, the 1-2. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
Two and two. Here it is. Swing and a liner, but foul. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Trevor Hoffman comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 42, Trevor.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Bryce Harper. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Harper.
And the pitch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right here.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Now the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him. Andrelton Simmons is on deck. Crowd gets up for the 3-2, and he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Here comes the first pitch. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
In today's game, if they're going to give you an out, you take it. You have to find a way to execute a pitch in the zone, allow him to get the bunt down, and take the out at first.
The 1-0 home is a bunt attempt, but he can't get any wood on it. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he'll just scoop this away to make sure it stays foul. So we'll see if they keep the bunt on here with 2 strikes. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And not what they were hoping for as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position.
And as a closer, a wild pitch is the last thing you want to do. His job was to finish this thing off, and he just made his job a lot more difficult. We'll see if he can get dialed in again here on the next pitch.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
So stepping in, Jason Kipnis, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First delivery to him on the way. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run.
Well, he has nobody to blame but himself. With 1 out, a runner on third can come home to score all sorts of ways. That's why, as a pitcher, you have to execute pitches even better when there are runners on base.
Harper takes his lead at third with 1 away. Popped up. Ramirez has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Rod Carew.
to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Rod Carew. And he's got a chance to tie things up here as the equalizer sits just 90 feet away. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. The cutter runs outside. Ball one. Back up the middle. Ramirez from the outfield grass. And to score from third, the tying run.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings. So that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Here's the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. One and 0. Here it is. 1-1 the count. The 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now the 1-2 pitch. Just hung in there on that one. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Hard hit ball to second. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. So not a good turn of events for this home crowd, as now their 9th inning lead has evaporated. We're knotted up headed to the bottom of the 9th as the Twins will try to walk it off. So coming to the plate, Gary hit in his last at bat.
The left fielder, number 42.
Here's the first pitch to him. He pulls this one into right. Harper is there, and that won't help the cause. It's a quick out here to start the home 9th.
Now jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
In now, Ian Kinsler. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. The 1-0 is smacked into the gap, and this might be extra bases. And this is down for extra bases. And there's your winning run moving into scoring position. And he will make it into second base as the winning run is in scoring position now with only one away.
Hey, nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's one out in the inning. They got one more to play with that they could potentially be productive with. But this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in a gap.
D. Gordon will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 42, D. Gordon.
Pickoff move to second, just keeping him close. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. That's inside. 2-0.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work, and there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through.
over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually, a quality take.
And he popped him up. But this will land untouched. Possible game winners at second base here with one away. Now a pickoff play at second, but the runner's back easily. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Line to the right side. But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
Now batting, the right fielder, Ichiro Suzuki.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Ichiro Suzuki. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. Sent on the ground out to second. Taken in by Carew. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Twins wind up stranding 1. Score remains tied at 3-3. D. Gordon will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Number 42, D. Gordon.
Derek Law takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Derek Law.
Digging in once again, Ken Griffey Jr. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. Brett into foul territory, and that will end up a foul ball. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. A solo shot down the line in right, and it's now a 1-run ball game.
Well, somebody's anxious to end this thing and get the heck out of here. We'll see if that leadoff homer stands up. Either way, that's definitely a way to start the extra.
Now batting, the first baseman, Fred McGriff. Your attention, please.
New pitcher coming on now, and it's the former number 1 overall pick from 2007, David Price.
Right.
Stepping in now, Fred McGriff. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Price ready with the 0-1. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. No outs, nobody on. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Fastball got him looking, as that had two-seam action on it. One gone.
Now batting, catcher
Jorge Posada will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. First offering on its way. First pitch is a cutter looked at. 0-1. One out, nobody on. And Posada will lay off there. It's back to 1-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-1 home. Fouled away. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Into the box now, Eddie Rosario. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Lifetime versus David Price. It's been a steady 5 for 9. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. Line to the right side, but foul.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
And he fouls this one off. Now another 0-2. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Two out, nobody on. Now another 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And he will apply the tag himself, and the inning is over. So they pick up a run on the solo home run, as that'll give them the lead. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. The Jays are out in front 4-3. Taylor Rogers takes the ball, looking to make sure this game goes no further. Save situation here in inning number 10.
Taylor Rogers.
Now at the plate, Hanley Ramirez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Stop. Hanley Ramirez.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. And this is taken in for out number 1.
The batter, the first baseman, Frank Thomas.
Now at the plate, Frank Thomas, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective, and that's exactly what he did right there.
Into the box, Mitch Garver. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Harper is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Hey, how about that play to end this thing? That's what you call the icing on the cake. Cherry on top of the sundae. Exclamation point. I love it.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Nick Pivetta wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Taylor Rogers hammers down the save, his 2nd. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 4 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 1 minute. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.